I need to expose a couple European contradictions. Let me expose 3 Caucasian contradictions. Candace Owens is a Republican Party plantation slave. Roland Martin is a Democratic Party plantation slave. Those are the 2 black community plantation whips. They are the whips for the black community. Roland Martin is the Democratic Party plantation whip for the Niggros, and Candace Owens is the Republican Party whip for the Niggros. Now let me expose 3 Caucasian contradictions. Reverse racism. Neanderthal Nation, feel free to tap in on this. Caucasian Nation, feel free to tap in on this. Feel free to tap in. And then you have to leave once I go back to, but I want y'all in on this. Caucasian Nation, Neanderthal Nation, Snow Bunny Mafia. I want you in on this. I never told you not to vote. You don't have to tell me you're voting. I never told you not to vote. Your vote will never matter to the black community until it's organized. Go vote, my sister. You're not hurting anyone and you're not helping anyone. Please go vote. You're not hurting anyone and you're not helping anyone. Please go vote. You're not hurting anyone in the black community and you're not helping anyone in the black community. Please go vote. Now, Snow Bunny Mafia, contradiction number 1. There's no such thing as reverse racism. Reverse racism is a lie, a scam, and a front. Reverse racism is a concept invented by Caucasians so they can play the victim card. Oh, yes. Y'all say we like to play the race card? Well, guess what? Y'all like to play the victim card. Y'all say we like to play the race card? Guess what? Y'all like to play the victim card. Y'all say we like to play the race card? But guess what? Y'all like to play the victim card. Reverse racism. Racism is a group system of domination and monopolization of resources, opportunities, and privileges. In order to be a racist, you must be part of a system that is able to disenfranchise an entire group of people. If you don't belong to a system that is able to disenfranchise an entire group of people, you can't be racist. Black people have no system of control whatsoever over Caucasians. Black people have no system of control whatsoever over Caucasians. We can't miseducate your kids. We can't hurt you at the hospital. We can't deny your mortgage. We can't stop you from getting a student loan. We can't keep you out of college. We can't give you a long prison sentence. We can't do that. Now, some of y'all are going to say, what about the black judges? What about the black loan officers? What about the black school teachers? They work for white institutions. Who controls the institution? Not who works for the institution. Who controls the institution? The fact that you have a black judge means nothing. They work for what? A white judicial system. The fact you have a black teacher means nothing. They work for a white miseducation system. The fact that you have a black banker means nothing. They work for a white financial institution. In order for there to be reverse racism, in order for there to be reverse racism, in order for there to be reverse racism, black people have to have the power to disenfranchise white people. In what world? In what world? In what state, in what county, in what city do black people have the power in America and white people do not? Can somebody help me out, please? Can somebody give me one city in America? Can somebody give me one county in America? Can somebody give me one state in America where black people control the banks, control the criminal justice system, control the economy, control the courts, control the institutions, control the hospitals, control the schools? Can somebody give me one black city in this country that has a black power structure and not a white power structure? I'll wait for your answer. I'll wait for your answer. Dear white people, can you name one city? Dear white people, can you name one county? Dear white people, can you name one state where there is a black power structure that is oppressing white people? If you can't name one city, one state, one county where there is a black power structure oppressing white people, don't you ever again in your life use the word reverse racism. Don't you ever again in your life use the word reverse racism. That is a complete contradiction. Reverse racism. Nothing could be further from the truth. Nothing can be further from the truth. Let me expose another Caucasian contradiction. Let me expose another Caucasian contradiction. Anti-racist training. Y'all be just making up shit. You white folks be just making up shit. Anti-racist training. So according to anti-racist theory, and you do got Negropeans who support this nonsense. According to anti-racist theory, you can teach somebody not to be a racist. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. You can teach somebody not to be a racist. Can somebody please email me the anti-racist curriculum? I want to look at this. Can somebody please email me the anti-racist curriculum that will teach white people to stop dominating, monopolizing, controlling resources, privileges, and opportunities? Can somebody please send me the curriculum? Can I please see somebody's anti-racist curriculum? I want to see how exactly y'all go about removing racism from the white psyche. I need to see this. Because according to anti-racist training, you can stop a white person from being a racist. Can somebody please show me the curriculum? Another contradiction. Another contradiction. Another contradiction. Another contradiction, brothers and sisters. We got to deal with it. I'm going to do one more white contradiction. I'm going to do one more white contradiction. Y'all ready for this one? Y'all ready for this one? White guilt. I don't know who the hell came up with this bold-faced lie. White guilt? What the I need somebody to help me with the white guilt. White guilt. Can somebody please help me with the white guilt? So let me get this straight. You enslaved us globally for 500 years. 246 in America, but globally 500 years. You colonized our mother continent for well over a century and a half. You have come up repeatedly with obstacles to black people achieving equality, not only in America, in the Caribbean, South America, Central America. My Canadian Africans deal with racism every day. My British Africans, my French Africans, my Austrian Africans, my Africans in Ireland and Scotland and Sweden and Norway. My Africans all over the world, Australia, even in Africa, because y'all still control our economies. We deal with racism. You have never taken a break from being racist for 500 years. You have never taken a break from being racist for 500 years. You have never taken a break from being a racist for 500 years. As soon as slavery was over, colonization started. So when colonization ended, neo-colonization. You gave us AIDS. You miseducated our kids. You did experiments on our prisoners. You sterilized our women without their knowledge, like Queen Mother Ancestor Freedom Fighter Fannie Lou Hamer. You created the ghetto. You systemically impoverished us. Every single day for 500 years, you have committed racism against African people. And after 500 years of global Caucasian supremacy, after 500 years of global Neanderthal supremacy, after 500 years of pale-face supremacy, you want me to believe you are guilty for what you have done, although you continue to do it. Help me understand, overstand, and understand this. Can somebody please help me understand, overstand, and understand how you've been doing this for 500 years, non-stop, all over the world? You have never taken a break. You continue to oppress to this very day. You continue to exploit. You continue to exterminate to this very day. Look what you're doing in the Congo. Look what you're doing in Haiti. Look what you're doing on the streets of Black America. You have never stopped. And you want me to believe that after 500 years of continuous barbarism, because that's what it is. White supremacy is barbarism. After 500 years of barbarism, you want me to believe you are guilty? You won't apologize for it. You won't issue any type of restitution or reparation. You won't apologize for it. You won't issue any type of restitution or reparation. You won't apologize for it. So you're not sorry. You won't issue no type of restitution or reparation, but yet you say you are guilty. Let me say this to you, Caucasian nation. Let me say this to you, Caucasian nation. It's not guilt, it's fear. There's no such thing as white guilt, but there is white fear. And do you know why you're fearful? You're fearful because you're the world's minority. You're the smallest race. You always have been. But your proportionality of the human population, if we dare call you human, is getting smaller and smaller. And you know that if Black people, if Africans ever get control of society, if we ever get control of the land, if we ever get control of the resources, you fear that we may pay you back for what you done to us. And if we did to you what you have done to us, you wouldn't survive 500 years. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it again. If melanin dominant people do to melanin deficient people what melanin deficient people have done to us these past 500 years, I said if melanin dominant people do unto melanin deficient people what you have done to us for the past, let me say it again. If magnificently melanin dominant people, if the magnificently melanin dominant people of the earth do to the melanin deficient people of the earth what you have done to us, you would not survive it. You would not survive it. One more contradiction for Caucasian nation. Just one more contradiction. If you love Black people so much that you want to marry our women, y'all going crazy over our women, and Black women's self-esteem is so low, even the ugliest white man is more desirable to her than the most handsomest Black man. The self-esteem of some Black women is so low that even the ugliest white man is more desirable than the most attractive Black man. I said some of our sisters are so thirsty for Caucasian validation that the ugliest white man is more desirable to her than the most handsome Black man. But here's my question for Caucasian nation. Here's my question. She just can't wait to ride the slave master Shango stick. Shame on you sisters who bunny hop. Shame on you sisters who bunny hop. But here's my question to Caucasian nation. Here's my question to Caucasian nation. If y'all love us so much, black White men love black women. White women love black men. Romantically. If white men love black women as much as y'all claim y'all do, if white men love black women as much as y'all claim y'all do, I'm talking to all the white men with black wives out there. I'm talking to all the white men with black wives. I want to ask you a question. I'm not going to disrespect you or your family. I'm not going to disrespect you, but I have a question for all the white men with black wives and all the white men dating and sexing and procreating with my sisters. I got a question for you. Snow Puppy Nation, I have a direct question for Snow Puppy Nation. Snow King Empire, Snow Kings. I'm talking to the Snow Kings. Snow King Mafia. Snow Puppy. If you love black women that much, if white men love black women that much, why aren't you out there fighting for justice for Sonia Massey? You love black women so much. Where are the white men fighting for Sonia Massey? You love to sex our women. You love to date our women. You love to impregnate our women. Why are you not fighting against the police who murdered Sonia Massey since you love black women so much? Talk to me, Caucasian nation. You love black women, but it seems like your love is confined to the bedroom. It seems like the white man's love for the black woman is confined to the bedroom. Because if your love for black women isn't confined to the bedroom, why aren't you fighting for Sonia Massey? Why didn't you fight for Sonia Bland? Why aren't you fighting against sexual trafficking of black girls? Why are you fighting against the sexual trafficking of black women? Why are you fighting against the domestic abuse? If white men love black women so much, why do we only see it in the bedroom? If white women love black men so much, why are they not fighting to change the criminal justice law? Look at all the white female attorneys we have. Look at all the white female attorneys. Y'all love black men so much, but none of you are fighting to change the criminal justice code. None of you are fighting against the school to prison pipeline. Y'all don't like us. Y'all just like to sexually make love to our minds. Y'all just like to make love to our mind. It's called confusing the victim, and it's one of the oldest tactics of white supremacy. That's all they doing. All you bunny hopping black people out there. I'm talking globally now. I'm a Pan-Africanist. I am the prince of Pan-Africa. I'm talking bunny hoppers in London, bunny hoppers in Paris, bunny hoppers in Africa, bunny hoppers in South Africa, bunny hoppers in Texas, New York, bunny hoppers in Philly, Baltimore, D.C., bunny hoppers in Georgia, Carolina, and all you bunny hoppers should be ashamed of yourself. You making love to them physically. You sexing them physically. They sexing you mentally. They sexing you mentally. They ain't doing nothing but confusing your damn mind. And when the time comes for them to remind you of who they really are, when the time comes for them to remind you of who you really are, I would hate to be a fly on that wall.